Hello friends, today we are going to learn about denture base selection. In this session we'll learn how to select a denture base, what are the criteria to selecting a particular type of denture base. First of all, we'll read what are the ideal requirements of a denture base. The ideal requirement of a denture base is, the main requirement is provide support to the artificial teeth. It should contribute to the retention and stability of the prosthesis, and it should be in intimate adaptation to the underlying mucosa. These are the three main requirements of a denture base. Some other requirements are like it should be comfortable to the patient. It should be accurately extended into the functionally developed borders, and the base should neutralize the twisting and tilting forces during the function. It should transmit forces to both the abutment and residual ridge as well. It should have good physical, mechanical and biological properties like strength, rigidity, corrosion resistance, biocompatibility, etc. Types of denture bases. Denture bases are broadly classified as acrylic, metal and metal acrylic resin base. Now we'll read about each type of denture bases, their indication, advantages and disadvantages. Let's start with acrylic denture base. The indication for acrylic denture base is if the patient is allergic to metal. Then we cannot use metal because patient is allergic, you have no option left with. You have to use acrylic denture only. If the distal extension cases where relining may be required frequently, there are certain cases, certain patients in which relining is required frequently. In those cases also we cannot use metal, we have to use acrylic, because in acrylic denture it is possible to reline a denture again and again. Advantages of acrylic denture base. It is very easy to repair. It is very easy to reline and rebase. As I already told earlier in the indications itself, it is less expensive as compared to other type of denture bases. Coming to disadvantages of acrylic denture base, it can only be used as a temporary replacement. We cannot use it for a long time. It can be only used for temporary replacement of teeth. It has inadequate mechanical properties. Metal denture base. For metal denture base, the most commonly used partial denture alloys are base metal alloy, nickel chromium, cobalt chromium and titanium. Indications for metal denture bases. All clinical conditions where aesthetics is not important, we can use metal denture. For aesthetics, we were using acrylic denture because that was giving more closer impression or look like gingiva. In patient with reduced intermaxillary space where a thick base cannot be used, we have to use metal. Acrylic sheet is somewhat thicker than metal dentures, so wherever we need thinner denture, we have to use metal. In cases of deep bite, also we have to use metal denture base. And patient with acrylic allergy, if a patient is having allergy to acrylic resin, then we have to go for metal only. Advantages of metal denture bases. The most common advantage is heat and cold perception. In acrylic denture bases, it was not possible. The perception of heat and cold was very little. But in metal denture, we have the heat and cold ka perception. Sense of taste and heat is well transmitted to the tissues, and it is more biocompatible as compared to other denture bases, and it has good mechanical properties also. Coming to disadvantages of metal denture bases, the procedure of making the metal denture bases is much elaborated. Proper extension cannot be achieved in buccal shelf areas, and it cannot be used in patients who are allergic to metal. Metal acrylic resin bases. Indications for these kind of bases is where both aesthetics as well as strength is required. Because in acrylic we were getting aesthetics, in metal we were getting strength, but here we can get aesthetic and strength both together. It is indicated for most situations except in cases where relining may be necessary. Advantages: it is lighter than all metal denture bases. It provides better patient comfort, and the base have strength of metal and aesthetic of acrylic, as I already told. The one and only disadvantage of metal acrylic resin bases is it cannot be relined. Thank you for watching my video. Friends, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and ring the bell icon for latest updates.